Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Disclaimer here, trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical. Typical result of an average trader will be to lose money. Keep that in mind when you're making your decisions, and there's no guarantee that any of my content will improve your trading. Alright, with that being said, let's move over to the main monitor. Alright, we've got 3 minutes to the bell. I'm just sitting down. Box D is one of our leading gappers from yesterday. It's gapping up again today with a high of 25.50. So we'll see if that holds up. There's also SMX. SMX is curling back above VWAP. Very nice. High of 164. Pivot at 156. So SMX. Box D. Then we have ADN. ADN below VWAP. It needs to get back above VWAP first, but if it can get above like 170, 180, we do have highs at 191. So we'll see 170 here. VWAP's at 165. It first needs to get it back above VWAP. That's the goal for this one. So ADN will go on the side chart. Alright, let's see what else. B, VN, VM. No volume. SQZ. We need to get back over 77 and 80. And there's not too much volume. Let's see, ZVSA. Nope. It's hold off too much. Orb. Good morning, Ed. Gap scanner's pretty thin today. Not too much going on. And this one's just sold off. ZYO. Okay, let's go ahead and go like this. Alright. Let's see what happens here. We'll have A and D on a side chart, and if it looks strong, we'll go ahead and pull it up on the main chart. But right now we only have 3 stocks on watch: AMD, or ADN, SMX, and Box D. I'm not seeing anything else as of right now. And SQZ I'll keep on a side chart in case it wants to get back above 80. Not a good open for these 2 stocks that I'm watching, or the 3 stocks are all down. On the bright side, I don't see any banking stocks on the gap scanner. I mean, actually wall, but it's really down there. It's down at the low of my gap scanner. So hopefully that means that we're almost done with this whole banking thing. GPIO. Okay, box D showing a little bit of light. With the sell up the first candle, we need to see it at least get back up to the open. a starter here soon. Okay, and here 24.30, break of the open. Be looking to add at 25. 25.50 is the high of day. Adding at 25 and 26, watching 26 break. There's 27. Can we get the break of 27 here? Break of 27, possibly. Adding for the break of 27. There's 27.50. There we go. Watching 28. Looking for an add at 28. Adding at 27.70. Watching 28. Took some off at 27.50. Rest out at 27.26. Not a bad first trade of the day. Up 260 or 220. Now watch 27.70 and 28. Started here 27.20. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that actually. $5 loss. It's not ready yet. Need to see it hold 27.50 for 27.8 or 28 break. This is high a day breakout territory. I don't want to trade the wishy-wash between 26 and 28. I'd rather just get in towards the breakout. Okay, started here 27.50, watching 27.28 break. Average is 28, watching 28.80. Watching 28.80 break. Oh, I'll look for an add at 29. Watching 29. There's 29.50. Out of it all at 29.40 or 29. Now adding back for break of 30. Watch 30. 30.17 is the high. Watching back over 30. There's 31. Watching that seller at 31. Taking up half break even. Taking out the rest at 30.26. Small gain there. Buyers at 30. Watching the dip here. Starter at 29. Sellers at 30. Getting out small green trade for now. Back over 30 will add. There's that seller at 30. If it breaks 30, we'll get in. But until then, we want to see a big bid. Seller at 29.90. Starter at 30 here as it breaks back over. Watching 31. 31 for the break. There's 31.30. Watching 31.50. Getting out the rest at 31.50. Small gain there. Starter at 30 here. Popping out break even. Big buyer at 29.50. Big buyer at 29.50 still. Hopping out 29.60. That's buyers starting to fail. Looks like it held up for a little bit longer, but I think that buyer's gonna fail. 29.50. We do kind of need a pullback. There it goes, yeah. EMA's at 28, the 9 EMA. Pretty strong move out of the open on box D. Watching the break down to 28. There's 28.60. Watching for a dip buy on the bid. Closer to 28. It's 28.50. Showing we hit 28.22, but I didn't see it. Either way, it's bouncing. Back in at 29.60 average. Seller at 29.50, see if it breaks. Alright, at 29.50, watching 30 break. There's 29.70. Can we get the break of 30 here? Watching 30 break here. There's 30.30, 30.50. Can we get 30.50 here? Watching it hold 30, 30.40. Big buyer came in at 30. Good. Now watching 30.50. Added at 30.40. Out of it at 30.20. I don't like how it kept on breaking down 30. It needed to hold 30.50 there. At least for my position size. If I was only in with a starter, I'd be able to hold that, but I was in with max size. I needed to be able to have it go. And at 31 average, watching 31.50 and 31.60. Taking some off as it squeezes up, watching 32 break. Watching 32 for the break. Taking some off at 32, watching 32 break. There's 32.50, 32.70. Took some off at 32.70. There we go. Getting filled at 32.70. Watching this over 33. Taking some more off. Taking the rest off at 32. Okay, watching 32.70. 33. Watching 33 here. $33 break, watching 33 break. $32.90. $32.70, hidden seller. Hopping out at 32.20 and 32. Took a $100 loss there. Sellers at 32.50 or 32.40. Does it pop up here? Seriously? There was a hidden seller at 3270, see if it pops through 3270. If we get the break at 3270, I'll get in. And a little bit too early. Gonna cut that trade. $30 loss. Watching the dip here, 30, 40 is the 9 EMA. Watching a dip below 31. Sellers at, or buyers at 31. Let's watch it break. Under. Okay, in here. Watching that break at 3270. Seller at 3270, 3268. Watching how it reacts to that seller. Out of it first, break even slash small loss at 32. Seller at 32. So there are starting to be some bigger sellers appearing on the asks. There's a seller at 32, there's a hidden seller at 3270. Buyers at 3150. Buyers at 31, failing. Starter here, just under 31. Watching back over 31. 3140. 3150. There's 32, watching the break back over 32. 3150 is our average now. Watch that break at 3270, that's the key spot on this move. About a 3160 on the rest. 31. Hmm. Watch the sellers at 32. Watch 32.30 break. And 32.50. 32.70 is the key spot. Watching 32.70. Is it going to keep on doing these topping tails? Watching that seller 32.44. 32.30. Damn it. Damn it. Begin back half over the last 7 trades. We go back half. And we have profitable trades here. We're just adding for the bigger move. And the ads are what's killing our profit. So I'm getting in at like 32 and it's at 32.60. Because I'm adding at 32.50 for the break of 32.70, then it ends up being a red trade when it comes back down to 32. 31. Big buyer at 31 on box D. Big seller at 32.20. Taking off half it at 31.90. Watching 32 break, 32.20. There we go, watching the break at 33. Taking it off at 33.30. 33.50. Okay, watching 34 now. Watch 34 break, there's 34.70. Watch 34. Can I get back over 34? Out of it at 33. Took the loss. Damn it. So we broke high a day. Big buyer at 33. It's failing out at 33. Starter here at 32. There's 32.90 on the ask. Spreads are getting a bit bigger on this thing. 32 by 32.50. Out at 32, break even trade. Good morning, Dolce. Zero was wild yesterday. Oh wow, yeah, from 5 to 37. Damn. Unfortunately, I left right about the time that it started squeezing. That's funny. Okay, 33. Box D, we're thinking if it holds 33 here, seller at 33. I think I'm going to be a little bit more patient on box D because there are some big sellers popping up after the breakouts. Or then you're stuck inside the breakout. So box D is holding 33 decently. Wait for the retest of 33 right here. There's a buyer at 33. Back below 33. See, it's starting to get choppy like that, where it's not exactly holding where it needs to. At 5-minute candle close with a topping tail, it might need to pull back down to weak VWAP. There's 31. VWAP's at 29. And at 64 on GBIO. Breakout 66 is what I'm looking at. Or up to 70. Just watching 66 then out. There's 7, 8. Can we get 70 here? It's a bit lighter volume. When did it halt? Showing high resumption. 54. 59 is when it resumes. 59. Out of GPIO for a small loss at 64. It might end up going, but it's low volume. We'll switch back to box D. It'll probably go dollars at a time, so what should I use for share size? If I put 100 shares in here, I'll probably hesitate. So I'll go 50 shares? Or I'll go 75 shares. I'll go 50 shares and I'll hit it twice. I don't know, I feel like that's psychologically easier for me to do than to put 100 in there. We'll see. Yeah, GPIO just went to 70. The trade I wanted, but it was light volume. Okay, about 20 seconds to resumption on this one. And yeah, it is the second halt, I do see that. First halt was a long time, actually. It might not resume here. Yeah, it might not resume here because the first halt was 15 minutes. And it gapped 3 points. Or 2 points. And this one's showing a gap of anywhere between 3 and 5 points. So it might be a longer halt as well. It's been 40 seconds since the halt resumption time is supposed to happen, so it's most likely a 10-minute long halt at this point. And honestly, it might be a 15-minute halt since that first halt was so long as well. The reason why halt timers get longer in 5-minute increments is to reduce the, or to sort out the imbalance in the orders. So the longer the halt, usually the bigger the gap, either up or down. So like a stock halted down, if it halts down and it resumes 30 minutes later, it's most likely like a 40% drop. Stocks that resume on the normal 5-minute resumption are small gaps or no gaps in pricing. Okay, so box D pulling back to VWAP. There's 29, 27, that's the low. I'll be looking to get a starter down here. GPIO now at 80 almost. There's 90 on GPIO. Waiting for green on the tape, GPIO. Watch 91, 92. Out at 89. Small trade. Okay, this had a high of 575. $5.24 is a halt up. Volume's starting to come into it, that's why I'm interested. Starter here, 92. Out of 85. There's the break of 5, 503, back below 5. See. Resumption in 10 seconds, possibly. There it goes. 21's the halt up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and miss it. So there wasn't really a dip. Um, so I couldn't really get a feel for how it was moving. That is the third halt up now, so it's less interesting to me now. Go ahead and pull up Fox D again. Hit 31, 3070 there. And Box D needs to kind of uh, get over 31 for the first 5-minute candle took high. Watching back over 5 here on GBIO. Out at 92. Starter on Box D. I'm watching this the break of 31, 3090. Adding to it at 3010. You just see volume start to come in, otherwise I have to cut this trade. I just realized that there's not that much volume. You just see 3070 break here Taking off some at 30.50 just to lock it in. Now that 30.70 hidden seller needs to break. Out the rest at 30.50. Don't like the topping tail candle. Watching 30.70. The gap on THHC is a little bit smaller this time. It is the third halt up, so I am going to be cautious. Resumption should be in about 2 seconds. Carter at 30.30, box D, for a bounce back up towards 31. Out at 30.60 and 30.40. Buyers at 30. Took a small loss on box D there. In at 30 out at 29.90. ZVSA, curling to VWAP. No volume though, never mind. There's not enough volume to break that seller at 23. Box D breaking down VWAP, no good. That's no good. That might be the end of the move. In ZVSA, the seller at 23 was breaking down. Watch 25. Increase volume as well. $23 on the ask, watching for 25. Go ups at 30. $24 on the ask. Taking it off at 22. Taking the 1 cent loss, because I don't feel like there's enough volume to support me being in still. GBIO just had a false breakout up and then flush down. In other news, I think that's all for now. 465 is where we're gonna end right now. I don't think I'm done. I just think there's gonna be a lot of no trade time right now. Cause it's only 7:15. I mean, usually I'm trading till 8:30. So we could hope for ZBSA to get some more volume into it. We could hope for Box D to get back above VWAP. GBIO to get back above 5 and hold. And yeah. Gonna take a starter down here at 20, 21 area. There's a buyer at 20. I'm using as support, and because it's a 10,000 share buyer and the volume on each of these candles isn't that much, I feel pretty comfortable buying there. Seller at 23, 5,000 shares. We'll see if it wants to thin out just a bit. As of right now, it's not looking too good. Watch the seller at 23 for an ad. See if it wants to thin out. There we go, it's thinning. Got the ad at 23, brings our average to 21.40. There's 25. Taking off 200 at 25. Taking off 200 at 26. Watch 27. Taking out the rest at 23 and 24. Big seller at 27. That's come down to 25. Seller at 25 now. There's a seller at 30 as well. Box D, I'm actually gonna put on a side chart. It's useless to me until it gets back above VWAP. Let's see if there's anything else. GBIO did a false breakout at the whole dollar level, as well as the 5-minute chart. Didn't break highs though. GBIO. Can't trust this volume yet. Ah, DHC did a perfect dip and rip. I missed it. I just saw it resume on the side chart. But yeah, it was a perfect dip and rip into a halt up. Very nice. Still low volume though. Here, I'll show you. Perfect dip and rip. From 24 down to 23. And as it's coming back above 24, that's when you get in. You don't get in down here because of the potential that it just keeps on going down into a halt down. What you do is you wait for the dip, and then you see where the open price is while you're waiting for the dip. Open price is 24.25. So the second it looks like it's getting back over 24, it's when you punch the buy button for the rip through 25 and 26. You're looking for that 1-minute candle to go from red to green. There's a big buyer at 27 on box D, that's why I'm buying the bids here. I have 2770. 2760 on the ask. Watch 2770. 2750 has a seller. Should be able to hold 27 here. Watch 2750. Watching 2750, that seller. 2770 is the high of this move. There's 2760 on the ask. Some 80. Taking some off at 2780, 2790. Watching break at 28. High at 2790. Watching 28. There's 2797. Big buyer there. Watch 2850. There was a huge buyer at 2780. There we go. There's 2890. 2850, 2860. Order at 2860 to sell a little bit. Taking it all off at 2830, 2840. Watch that buyer at 28. It's failing. I didn't want it to fail the VWAP break here, but we'll see if it holds 2850, 29. It kind of feels like it's just tapping it. We need another big buyer to show strength. Buyer at 2840. don't think it's ready yet. It needs a big bid. Right now it's flagging right underneath VWAP. Getting a starter just in case it does go. Need to see a big bid though. Okay, watching 29. Popping out of it, break even. Watching for a big bid. Right now the spread's opened up to 28.20. Need to see a big bid, that's why the breakout didn't work. If there's no big buyer, then it's not gonna go. So again, we need to see that big bid. Still don't trust it yet. Some buyers starting to show at 29, but they pulled their orders. I'll get a starter down there at 28.30. It's a good dip. If we can get a move back up to 29, it's almost a full cent. Sellers at 27 or 28.70. Out at 28.60. So small dip trade. Worked out though. DHHC resumes right now, and it resumed lower and halting up. Halt down's at 21. It's halting down. Oh, it's halting up? Okay. DHHC is a bit funky. I don't think I want to trade it. That's too risky. Here's the halt though, maybe. Halt up here at 25. Halt down to 21.16. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna trade it. DHHC is just too much risk. Watching DHHC back over 25. Watching 26. Out of it. Nice gain. Said I wouldn't trade it, but because it's doing a lot of dips, but not actually dipping low enough for the halt level down at 20, 21, 22, I felt comfortable taking a small share size, 20 shares, down at 24 for the break of 25. And then I added a 25.50 for the halt up at 26.40, 26.48, and took my profit off at 26.48 and 26.24. And that'll be that. Or didn't want to hold into the halt, no. What's up, Lays? How's it going? Now that we have a cushion on DHHC, we can take another trade. That's how I like to trade these risky stocks. If it's a risky stock, then I'll take a small share size trade to get green on it. If I go red, then I'm just kind of like done with it. But if I go green, I have like a little profit buffer on my actual profit on the day. So I'm using this is like $47 of play money now. As if like, like if you go to the casino, you have winnings, and then you can use those winnings. It's like house money. It's not like you're losing your money. So if it does set up again, maybe I'll risk $30 to get a good trade in. Volume's dying off a little bit. Could be possibly over back over 25. Could be a trade. I like it. I'm gonna get in 25. I got filled at 25.40 though. Okay, we'll see if it wants to squeeze back over 26. I filled at 25.40. That's no good. All up is at 27. There's 25.60. Get over 26. Popping at 24.30. Get back $20. So it falls broke on the 1 minute chart by 2 pennies. Lays, no, I'm not trading pre-market. For the time being, I'm not. Box D moving up, 27.40 to 28.40. Is Zero halted? It looks like it might be halted. No, it's not, just low volume. The problem I have with Zero compared to DHHC is it's literally like half, less than half the volume. And I feel like DHHC is already low volume. Box D has a good buyer there at 28.05. Box D starter at 28.40. Watching VWAP touch at 29. Buyer at 28.50. 2880. Adding for the break of 29. Brings average to 70. Increasing volume on this candle. It's going red though. Out of it at 2870. Not a bad exit. Got filled break even actually. Considering the price is at 2850 when I hit the button. Excuse me. Excuse me. DHHC halted down. Okay, watching again for break at 29. Box D. Big buyer at 29. Hit 2930 there. It's 2950. Big buyer at 2940. Watching 30. Watching 30. Breakthrough VWAP here. Gonna hop out 2920. We'll look to get back in if the sellers get sold through. There should still be buyers at 29. I didn't see though. Starter here at 2960. Out of it at 29. Average is 29.50. At 28.90 and 29. Damn, gave back 100 there. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we might have to wait for more volume. We are back above VWAP, but it's still not moving fluently. Lays, yeah, so we had daylight savings last weekend, or this past weekend, so I guess that would affect your time since your time doesn't change, but the time doesn't change for me because New York time also changes with me, so but since European time doesn't change at all, um, then yeah, it would be an hour later in the day. That's funny. So you've been getting to the market at 10:30 market time and wondering why there's no volume. That is funny. All right, so we did give back 130-ish since the last rally. XD. THHC is coming back up. THHC, false halt. Back in for a break of 25.70. Out at 25.70. Small winner, like 15 bucks. We'll watch it again on resumption. And I'm not sure if anyone can see, but according to my daily chart, looks like the DHHC is at all-time highs. I'm not sure, but it does look like it's just at all-time highs. So if anyone could confirm that for me, that'd be great, but I think it's at all-time highs. Because On my daily chart, it looks like it opened around March of 2021. That's what it looks like to me. March 2021 is when it opened. And it's been at like $9, $10 the whole time. And now it's at 27. Box D potentially actually breaking view up this time. Potentially. Getting some volume coming in. Sellers at 29.50. Starter at 29.50. Watching 30. Buyers at 29.50. Can we hold 29.50 here? 29.80. I want to see 30 here. I want to see that 5-minute candle make a new high. Overview up. Start to get another rip towards 32, 34. That's what I want to see. That's what it has the potential to do. Back out of it, 29.20. So it has the potential. If it breaks 30, it has potential up to 35. But it needs to hold overview up. So right now we're still retesting it. Big buyer at 29. Took a break-even trade there. I bought 29, trying to buy the dip there off that big buyer, but then the big buyer got sold through, so instantly sold again. Break even. Back below VWAP. Looks like we might need to wait another 5 minutes for box D. He has to get over 30, and then we need a huge buyer at 30. If we get that, this thing goes to the moon. Oh, SQZ. I just saw it on my side chart. SQZ trying to break VWAP. Spread's big though, so it does reduce size. Watch that seller at 74. She spread's pretty big. Volume's light. Damn, it went from 70 to 74 with only 100,000 shares. Seller at 73. Assumption on DHHC. 2840. $29.15 is the halt up. 2450 is the halt down. There's the halt down. See if it false halts. $23.74 is the halt down. 29 the halt up. I'm gonna import my trades for now. Gonna see um, what today looks like. And yeah, let's see here. The low here was 25.74. 25.74. And I'm pretty much only sticking around for box D if it gets back over 30 and holds. Everything else looks pretty bad to me. CBSA is possibly testing VWAP. Let me drink some water. I know for a fact I was up 700 something at some point today. Then I gave it back to 300 something. We made it back to 600 something. Right now we're at 520. You know what? I'm gonna call it here. In terms of the stream, and then um, I won't be taking any more trades unless it's box D over 30. That's pretty much what I'm watching for at this point. And if we don't get that, then I'll be closing my broker. So for now, I'm gonna close the stream. Um, and yeah, I'll be up 520 on the day. 470, 470 after fees because we did trade box D a lot today. We have 700,000 in volume. So 350,000 buy, 350,000 sell, which equals, I guess, about $50 in fees. It's a pretty high percentage of my profit. It's about 10% today. I'd like to get that down to like below 6%. But trading the lower price stocks especially will get your fees higher since you're using more shares. But yeah. I will be calling it on the stream today. Up 520, and then I'm just gonna stick around for a little bit longer, probably till 8:30 or 8:15, just to see if Box D breaks down 26 or if it gets above 30. Dolce, the way I do fees with TOS is I just log in. If I log into my account on their website, they show how much my in the overview section you can see that your here I'll just take a screenshot here. So you can see the account value, and then you can see how much you're actually up on the day. So that's how I use the that's how I calculate my fees. Yeah, no worries. SLNH hitting my high day scans, but it's such low volume. The crypto stocks are going a little bit today. Mara, Coin, Riot. They're all just kind of grinding higher. If you did want to trade these ones, I would just kind of keep Coinbase up on a side chart and then trade off its price action. If you see Coinbase pulling back, you might see a pullback in Riot and Mara. That's how I would trade those ones if I were to trade those. I've traded them in the past. They're pretty annoying to trade though. So if I can't avoid it, I will. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna take care. Alright, see you guys tomorrow for hopefully another green day. Close out the week with no red days. That'd be awesome. So, alright, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.